This video explores the geometry of impact and how the angle of incidence defines the physics across various scales, including forensics, earthquakes, and hypervelocity meteoroids. We'll examine 3 scales sharing one universal variable, the angle of impact. Scale 1 is microforensics, using static remnants. Scale 2 is macro-civil engineering, dealing with dynamic forces. Scale 3 is astro-aerospace, involving extreme physics at hypervelocities. In forensics, the static geometry of a bloodstain is key. A spherical blood drop hitting a surface at an angle leaves a predictable elliptical signature. By measuring the width and length, we can reverse engineer the angle of impact using the formula sin theta equals WL. This shows how to reverse engineer the vector for both high-angle and low-angle impacts. For example, a blood stain with a width of 1.0 centimeters and a length of 2.2 centimeters indicates a 27-degree impact angle. Scaling up to civil engineering, standard seismic codes often assume forces align with orthogonal axes. However, earthquakes are asymmetrical. An oblique angle of incidence can bypass intended load paths, creating exponential stress spikes and structural failure. The critical angle is the angle of incidence, where structural forces create the maximum failure state. In this example, the 70-degree angle bypasses the primary structural geometry, causing a significant increase in story shear and displacement. Asymmetry dictates vulnerability. There isn't one single critical angle for a building. Different elements fail at different angles. Designing only for 0 and 90 degrees leaves catastrophic blind spots, as seen with columns C20 and C32. Moving to extreme physics, at velocities exceeding 7 km/sec, mass turns to vapor due to enormous shock pressures. The goal is no longer to build a thick wall, but to design a structure that shatters and disperses the vector. The anatomy of a hypervelocity impact shows that a single thick plate is inefficient. Shockwave reflections can cause spallation, turning detached material into high-velocity shrapnel inside the spacecraft. The multi-plate Whipple shield defeats the vector by creating a debris bubble. A thin bumper shatters the impactor, allowing the debris bubble to expand and disperse its kinetic energy before being safely absorbed by the thicker rear wall. Comparing shielding architectures, a semi-infinite body relies on material density. A single thin plate suffers from pedaling and spallation. The multi-plate structure effectively disperses kinetic energy across a void. The universal impact matrix summarizes the 3 domains: forensics, civil engineering, and aerospace. Although their scales, velocities, and variables differ, the analytical goal involves reverse or forward engineering against vulnerabilities or dissipating energy. Whether calculating the origin of a crime scene or shielding a radiator in space, the physical world is governed by geometry. Mastering the angle of incidence is the key to decoding the past and engineering the future.